Even Alan Chamantintu was not happy. On also pass a comment. People thought Obi Krabe Kansas and shouldn't come from Alan.
Shakespeare and a throw a book be Julius Caesar or more Brutus a more Costabo Julius Caesar. The Yonko Brebo. What is the kind of war? No. Say this is the unkindest cat. What I say? I say, so be me say, pa, would ye? And he was say, and you too, Brutus, too brute. And you too, Brutus, now also. So baby, be me and never wanna be him say. That was Julius Caesar. Baby, be tia. Kufwa, Alan Chamatin. Alan, wo ni pay me no aye wo.
Lawson FM.
President Kufo na discover wo in politics there. So wo basro no. President Kufo na ye wo sa. Yes, now ye wo djuma. E wo empretech. Ye wo djuma. But in terms of political visibility, Kufo na ma visible.
Lawson FM.
When he made Ughanda's ambassador to US, I'll call him Fina Fiodo Baye Beyo, Minister for Trade and Industry. Akufa don't so abetua so trade and industry wa. In Fienson, and yes, I will cast Oko Pri Kurambonoa. Kabia, Kaude wo. Kwame, since say a bar constitutional dispensation, Minister of Trade and Industry hono. Obi anywhere. We did more than 4 years. We did more than 4 years. They said, who be D? Who be D 7 plus 4 years, 11 years. Yeah. You should be grateful to the hand that fed you. And sir, ama on sir akowa no. And he said, "Nka now Alan, President Kufo. Party ni bie mu say wo a wo pese wo ahoden wo ni so adi hunu pese obedi kuo nanim no bra no Alan ko bie omo e ka ho nyina ko bie Dr. Bawumia ko bie no pese nkofo ametunu ntuo se mfama we wanka bi ko pem se ye nyina ye ko di kansa ko ni mpre no so a ye to aba no e de ma Dr. Bawumia in we ya Bawumia be man a lecture University of Professional Studies. Because Branty me who be no. But he's a man of destiny. No what chese me we see who no ne baby who no de Akufo Addo na koduro. It was say nyame nam so be ma Ghana apeja. O kwan so. That was the time ye ni we no be cancer. Yeah. Now wo Alan de Kufo wo no na Kufo ye president no. It was a notorious fact.
Lawson FM.
Say, na wuna na oma ye pre nipa dun so no na ye pre no. Sambre no. Wona nanka Kufo pese.
Ona no ogide wonu mo support no.
Nipa bi kura ka say DC is bi ayi omadi. And some of them came out to say oman support Alantina Kufo ayi omadi. O de na party ni yi o. In the lead up to that, some deputy ministers lost their jobs because of who? Samre no. Na Kufo na dwen ye. Yo hunu ni ye. Ene part na ye dwen mu no ye yi obi. Na o sinipa na ye yi no no. Me di kan hunu we wu ne mo. Tim ji say ono me commend ne say mo ye prend ye mfama na. Kufo ye MPP ni. He has been a leader of the MPP. Wajina MPP ataban so na akoye president. Say by na make say president Wallace. Dear. Wa mani party anko Congress kra. Among koye primaries. No no aso President Mills and sa.
E declare no. Me doba no
mo fama no. Was anybody expecting say Rollins saw President Milson Sano Rollins the best apology so nipa na me de man no nka oni nyansa oni andi so de hu Rollins the man no gidi won mu no ka say party no eni nachi na yem fama President Mills the Rollins always supported Mills Kufuor so ye Kufuor yes say they making in the lead up to it no be who say na nka na dwen Kufuor but the man Kufuor no he supported the Kufuor and the Yadema Kufuor no was anybody expecting say Kufuor I could support Mills no and as someone I pray ni bi I could support woman Kufuor supported the Kufuor they call contest anyi 2008 2012 they just say they call court 2016 yame ya dom and ya wani enne woka party no wusu afie party ni mu the simple sambre na no wogidi wo mu a wo pese ne Kufuor beka say oh between wo ne Bawumia senye special attributes no mbo a wo se wo hu wo Bawumia mu nti wo commending to the entire nation senye sambo a ka wogidi say between you and Bawumia no ka Kufuor beka say yemfa ma no ontimi nyesa no kasi yemfa ma Bawumia wo se ko apai ana so ya temdidi ntimi de ya meka kire me nua pani no alanche matin mi hu na che enam ni nua e ba so ni nua ba nyame mfa ne kra nse yi de odi ala na chi e friend Bridget Chematin Bridget no me mate but he was my study mate Crown University and I'm no so am call Bridget ho on fie wo mrom and Alan ba ho a de me kire no so when study meeting ni na o chepse ni nua panini I know we school cry nchere they say if there's anybody that I knew at the time actually ye ba mo be ye ni patitru a we prayer I knew Alan much earlier in life than time I'm being Kufuor dey come preko time and me be hu no but I na minim ayi Alan na minim Alan what you say na in politics every bia ne nipa e peja no ba eyi no ba this time Bawumia ye kana se ni nema nim die ene na ho brase ni nyansa ene ne tema ayasrongo ntina ne nsema o kan e to Nkrofo akoma so nti se Kufuor ka se ni pe me ho bibi wonu mu ye fama no na se ukotutu no na yampia no kre na Alan nso ama edi ne ho yawo the mestre ne se o hwede enchirima beka fa na ho Alan o hwede enchirima beka fa na ho party no ni bani bia be ye sana me ni bio akọ me ansa ye kwa ni mu no even when he left ma me ka say omo a omo ke bi obetie no still nka omo engage no na ye hwese bi obetimi asanya ba obeda samwa ofie ndisi mu kote le party yes and the general secretary so what the parliament on the ticket of NDC bit sitting
yeah
bibia betimi si ochina what you say but ni awo ye die nsema awo ken die I say you are daring Kufuor that's any mood pa the messenger say o hene kase yi o hwe itekrema eni ne se bebe adini bedru o hwe ni yi minia ye ni pay assembly mashiwama sometimes with mako kase bia fe o be na dwene ho no se ade a Kyei man kan yi overboard kra ade de bia asem ya na ma me kansa se na menim Kufuor no nka bia me de me fans be support me ya na se opinion be support ya enti ne ya na ma me kansa bit me abasa what you say tim de message
no best but
onwene ho yi Ogini hu ye na say okopa kufo chew ne be ya kami se bebo ano
ebi se wan kan hwe nye
o say
ebi no feel wan kan bibi
I'm sure the some of kind enya hash
nye wan kan se
was addressing the issue not the personality
issue no kind saying say or there no
I dare kufo
no issue no
since when
o papa na ne kasa we do no papa kasa sa o papa
o don't know kan say me wo fa no
yes
me uncle
yes o papa but na kasa sa so papa no papa ye bibia tia wo mbo no I dare you can you use that language on your father this o kasa akire kofo na say wo tinjen yes o say wan ka hwe ya then who nipa kona o kansa no o so kasa wan ka hwe no ena wo so hwe Alan Kutupa me de me gidi say kasa no e honte
okay
o pa kofo chawa o pa president kofo chawa e beboa no now having said that of course say me say public apology now di kan koye no me I don't lend credence to that of fa a pochi e panicho ansana
se bia boko no akofie
yes now okay. To na come so ba so I've settled everything between me and the man
yes
and me panicho abufu bi na e share me so e nipa it's like for some fanche me it will quieting everything
okay
it will quieten everything
Franco
yeah Kwame mama miss honorable questions kakra
yes sir
honorable I'm not into flatter you, but people call you an institutional memory when it comes to parliament. Means what to coin and saying this was parliament. Or better, you see there be Senate, say Senate, more technical ways, na BTA, oh, the executive and the judiciary, they are in bed. We are a masters of our own rules. You interpret clearly, the person as a leading member, their course for parliament. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel bad. Me say papa sa. Inti me wo amanoni na meteni ekoso no. Me ni minu akuma na obedi made afenyo. Me ne no ekasa. Me ni Bagbin so ekasa. Say ye beto yi amaye nyina. Anything. See ye bano. So meeting, third meeting and the last meeting in an election year now, because I want to send him. Election year, third meeting, no. Usually, we call Bia Kyei Mensah Bonsu, but me. Now, usually, no. So meeting, no. Ye, Emma, ye peje yimu, and I'm saying to about December 7th, no. Election year be anywhere Parliament acquire sitting. I'm on a go beyond November 7th. Jina mene Urban the speaker nam ne ka say sa won kai we na sa ye die no on family ni mu I was talking to him saying 1st October ka o mi parliament there were outstanding matters to make say oh we are the 1st October by November no there will be a meeting ye free na afi ya obi akon the consensus akoye gidigidi election campaigns no say okay what the subsequently no frame no castle obey you know 8th October which I thought was still not bad because we had 8th October and go 7 November no na why 1 month no instruments be a wo be a say you know I say be lay within 21 days no meet me na yi bills be a hobbit me every ho any agreements be loan agreements with me vote on accounts be or mini budget or say bit my yin every so I thought that was good actually no na ekoba say when me yin 18 or the 15th October then I saw there was going to be a problem because on the 15th October 21 sitting days no before November 7th no, it was going to be difficult until I make say Saturday no I heard the confusion it then would extend beyond 7th November na yes I be ha MPs no more contesting no be ha even those of us who are not contesting bi okra person ekoboa campaign no be ha dwen kakra and I know cause o ade ba ko nyini bi and personal intimacy okay so if you say meet me at trust and maybe be a year, even though it wasn't the best. I would say since 1992, the shall say to Abana. President Kufuor time 2008 and any time Parliament in an election year or more trans beyond 7th November. Na numpo no na ye facility bi na World Bank for the Magana. Na ye loans bi on the maye na grant company component wom. Na no o de ba na ya ba be 450 million or so near the koya about I think about 6 hospitals be because before time it appears to say Babredu a free muno finance ministry no ma bin ejaye so nti World Bank for no threaten say anye ya approve ade na on be withdraw facility no enema ayemhihie baaye ena ema ye free Parliament. I think it was between 21st to 23rd of November. Near course special sitting 2 days. Yeah, declares any money in our money free. The Parliament. That was the only time. Other than that, Nina no. Yeah. Near journey by 7th of November. Near sorry. Until we say no, by na a hard drink akra. And now, as I'm no have the cover by the same. The come back and say, Harne Dusu, and on Koye ni Radi be watermani. Nehon walk as a wound, Kofako finally, so more contested. The one who said 4 MPCB, and they may be on my ye. It be a MPP full, almost more independent. Now, independent now, almost more color. Or not dream, Ujidi say, a bet amount to vacation of seats. Na NDC ni ba ko so akoyesa onso ye NDC ni onso akọ primaries and so akọ fire so akọ independent ti nipa na ye nan ogidi se sankofo no nyina no to maye no it will amount to a vacation of seats in the all kind of rally na say Parliament resume a be file petition the petition no mu no he's going to pray the speaker. I'm quoting Aruna the words
Nense mo kan no
Nense mo kan was say o catch speaker say some nema na nkofo na ye no ono de nadwen mu eye ogi say it amounts to vacation of seats so mo makonwa no ato nti o catch speaker ama speaker na ma a proper interpretation of Article 97 okay say nkofo na vacate o mu seats how na small kan na ho no na haruna no Parliament resume ye no what the petition ampa a speaker. The petition or the base speaker no speaker G. Say Mama Haruna no petition no normally with the bar. If I call the petition about my crime my obe kind petition no. Where we no by our standing orders no. O kind mo asem ni wi a. Speaker no also botchire di ma ba so for a friend petitions committee.
Okay.
Say almost go hwe mu. Omo fa report to Parliament. Sana ye no. We speaker no je no. Wa maharuna e kwan maharuna na no.
Am kan asem.
And we botchire di ama petitions committee. Ama ko hwe mu ne bia omo the report aba ma ya kan one member speaker ka se bia obe man directive and as the rule wo ho. Dano yes no. Ah no ka so be o the petition a speaker no. Say speaker be man kwan man kasa so man kwan man kasa. And a minority leader. A year Dr. Toforsen. A quiet statement. I will fear her. How na some now or petition no emuno. And a speaker man a quiet man be kind. In a statement. Now yamara muno statements no, they only pass on information. The statement a informative. The statement the bien wa ye mahu ruling ye debate statement. A man for my comments. Eh biana asembia information or there no ya asem hienti no. Then the speaker will give it that eh biana say it should be a baby amakubu bridge bi no be bridge na kate ebu nti communities bi grant me enko ebi nko ma na MP no de ho statement aba. then the speaker would say my directive. Say directive. Say the Yanfa minister number. Also for now bridges so who will be maybe the works and housing minister, depending on where it is, and I say a road minister no. Yanfa number na or make him say then the speaker will give a directive. So Yanfa so for number in 2 days. No my response. From a statement, the speaker may give a directive. Statement the bien you are ye mahu ruling. The speaker, I can say material wakano, a mahu ruling. Now a could answer also my ruling, so I buy a cofona vacatio musisa. Procedurally, the speaker was wrong.
They are wrong.
I proceed, and I've told him, Mr. Speaker, as my way, President Benny, my ruling. Meanwhile, now a seminal where they call Supreme Court. I thought that you're sorry, so Uncle can say, man. Case now filing Supreme Court. Was the Speaker and I'm ruling the Speaker, you're right in the same sense, no arguing the case. Menendez said, you know, as Speaker come out press conference, you know, once I feel okay, and you do know the ruling. What's I say? Was always expressing opinion.
Okay, so it was after only non common.
I feel was always expressing opinion.
One person, when it comes to even parliament, we should say, Onoswatna Watcher understands the rules and regulations of parliament. About Bagbin count, and I'm a patch of I want to ask, we're not onimo and answer. Can I say it was deliberate or diabolic?
Oh, the motive, the mean, but me Casano, who say Hono, Nabi Jasukakra. Say, Okoye ruling, no,
escaping.
Who say that is why, because of a press conference now, I feel was it the
ruling,
opinion or the my. Either way, and I know many because Mr. Speaker, Matissa was a opinion and your ruling. The whole crowds, you are wrong. Why? Speakers, when they preside, the speaker preside here. You don't have a persona.
Okay.
You don't represent yourself.
I want my opinion.
And one more opinion.
Okay.
And the speakers don't express their opinions. Woman ruling here, it should be based on the standing orders. Orders necessary on account of that, say. And that's my directive. You don't express an opinion. Because once you preside, you do one day won't be you. Even the press conference, again, I have a problem. And now because you see, oh yes, speaker your press conference. You are representing the institution. You are not representing yourself. Representing the institution, the speaker must be flanked by the majority leader, the minority leader, plus the clerk. Speaker be anyhow no also a press conference no answer
on his own.
Again, that is totally wrong. Again, that is totally wrong. And young, I shall see no let's all talk to it. No, anybody be na making say nipa be social commentators be omo say from A to Z omunim to friend no onim kra no ba Kennedy and then we feel be no oh nipa so mesi say we say na also adwen yes ah nipa so mesi na be our friend no ade onim what na adwen na kike bia what you say. Now let's come to the substantive matter. Substantive matter in the same speaker say a ruling you say the opinion
or expression.
Based on Article 97. Article 97, no. Speaker, you know, me, the
Lawson FM.
4 years ago.
Lawson
FM. One of the people who are basing me, Yarabu as Andrew Sema.
Yes.
4 years ago. Nasembai. Na Sam Reno ye MPP ni. And of course, contested on a ticket of independent. Now, Michael Quay, Professor Michael Quay, and the and okay, no, I can't say party. I throw Grata Breno say. Andrews, I Anabo Andrews, a Siamano. was so independent dia and by the party's constitution we free party no which is right party no constitution sanity
Yes.
nti na almost say party no say any any Mr. Speaker can say we free party no no any next we free parliament then free parliament the Professor Kyei Efreya no pedi party no declare no call ye and o ka che say krata nsakani nti oberedi krata no parliament na che say aye say esiama na free ho o kan che me ka che say me ne nyadwen I disagree with Professor Kyei na me ka che ne say and o say party no betimi yi na fi omukum but party ka so mu yi na fi omukum a it cannot translate into say yi na fi parliament. Why? Because you see, Article 97, no, say, a friend is saying, will be vacancy. No, I mean, my entry was in Kai. 97, no, will say a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament. Any year, or say upon a dissolution of parliament, say, 6 January, midnight. 6 January, na parliament, na dim fee 9.
Lawson FM.
Yeah, this is all parliament tonight. We are, our parliament will be vacating the seat. See, if he is elected as Speaker of Parliament, any speakers, no many members of Parliament. To say you're a member of Parliament, as you say you're Speaker, you vacate your seat. Send your door, Jahu.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no. Na kumya no de to why by election. It also means was say if he is absent without the permission in writing of the Speaker and is unable to offer a reasonable explanation to the Parliamentary Committee on Privileges from 15 sittings of a meeting of Parliament during any period that Parliament has been summoned to meet and continues to meet. In this a co meeting a sitting. Now ma they do denum 15 sitting days. Wa ma na say wa nyi permission and Speaker ho na efre wo na wanya no ye bia ye fre ba sonfo no Privileges Committee ni fre no wanya no ye bia ma wo mo a amudo mo report ba say wanya no ye bia and one ye fi parliament.
Okay.
What you say? Na ye no ne sa asem ne ye ka sa asem do bia si pe ye no ko fa asem ba
Kai. Ajosa for issue no.
Ba in the Speaker say o committee ni wia so them report to parliament na kan say me ne nyadwe esa na constitution ni kan constitution say if he is absent without the permission in writing of the Speaker, one omo absent omo permission and I'll say from 15 sittings of parliament during any period has been summoned and he is unable to offer a reasonable explanation to the Parliamentary Committee on Privileges
And omo frɛ. No when you papa bianca.
Asem ne boa normally report but say asem no am frɛ when you asem bia anka mo automatically you leave parliament.
Okay.
Then you have no report to the Bama parliament ni na bagia tum. Say parliament ni na share ka say nyindu na say constitution na so kan. But indeed speaker can say nyina na nyindu because say he's wrong. That's an committee. And was but say parliamentary committee omuntu decided for as Mr. Speaker. There are so many places a committee a constitution like I say determination be is done by a committee. And I'm a trainer in Article 106. Article 106 clause 13. So the parliament, let's say declare and say agent. Committee being determine a parliament. Article 177 yeah budget DBA na force ma JBC na as BBC anticipating no ya make provision for it in the budget.
Yeah.
BBC, that's the finance minister call. But some from music as a finance committee expenditure same say na this year. Omo e to ma come so a mo dey say okay the work can be reasonable and you go sika na won pe no say 50 million Ghana cedis there for more ko yifi contingency fund committee no e wo kwa so man kwan
So no cry ma parliament. A committee level.
The yes we dey we nyina a kire no I di me musa sem na bono but just wa kai wi ndi afi wo sesa na dwen yi anyway nti what's the asem no Supreme Court say before the Supreme Court asem no twere ho no mo koya mo ka chenam say masa mo dia kwa mo pe no play o mo me I know I'm right, the speaker is wrong, mo pe correct interpretation mo ya de ne mo munyai mo dwentwen so adentia mo ko ya adwasa fufiri ho Supreme Court ni bu no for say kasa wonye bibia ni committee na kano no by election na je ko ni anya na dey e che say this will be majority
Mama sensen ho
that is why is the only reason why I said
Lawson FM
it was a Rosin da fia bekonom speaker be kan say o nyina godi dachi and say na no asem yi ba ye no mo say han afema sa kwatwa asem na ba say adam ko hwe adam won say I was right ndi ne yengo ya joseph video last week what did they have from time was say I didn't know ko hwe no proper reading mo say committee no netim when I said no mo disagree with me because the speaker has spoken speaker Kadia was say we party ni chincha was say support no afei assemble by ya ko Supreme Court eko yi assemble fi ye rule tia speaker you know so woni asase mu kwa say Kyei Mensah Bonsu was right intini assemble ye go family bi na ye nya adwasa from free but that's another conversation kwame ne me ka be see ni say okohwe G no F no or say if the person resigns from office as a member thank God for me so be resigning some people resign. Now no me say na omo NDC lawyer bi e ka say na sanne say the Supreme Court can there. It means that nobody can engage in carpet crossing because say next succeeding, you know what I'm saying? Professor, what you saying? Say NDC ticket no go deny.
Yeah.
What about parliament? But Bayern was say he wasn't feeling comfortable or MPP ni. Oh sorry ako. Or MPP ni. Now Bayern I feel who say or join the wrong party. Inti or cross carpet no buy ho. Constitution in my paysa. Ye na was any ye informal electoral commissions are corner cross carpet in the seat na the captain e by election. What you say? Kofi Asante dey resigning na Manfi Kofi no say Manfi West.
West. Yeah.
Resigning here one cause party be also on resigning from NDC. Again, then we inform the electoral commission and the koye by election. What you say? Now we dey or say and a G will say if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party or seeks to remain in parliament as an independent member of parliament. Kofuna or more hono or say next parliament me ba the MPP ni say at next parliament me ba me say me call independent me gina ho as independent next parliament and you say and the onkas were resigning from the party and you cannot resign for him say party no say ndima resign ma you can't do that. Constitution is just ono ani pemu no de yes. Is the reason why when Professor Kyei came Andrews Asante Sema case no because that is not the intendment of the Constitution. That's not the Constitution. In any event, Sadia no kwa ne biesi pen. Kwame, e bia na esi pen ne say 1993. Yeah, but trouble 1992 no. On se na konkoma fo ne na number fo won to kwabi.
Yeah.
The kwani mu na e koto aba na parliament ne bai. Ni fe bia na ogira homa one of the konkoma constituencies. And the constituency are dominated by konkoma fo. Sabuba. MP no no ho ne fe ne Moses Mabengba. Of course konkoma fo no frɛ no. Omobodi ne Mabengba. The end of Mabengba. Moses Mabengba. I don't know Homa Sabuba. 1993, the deputy chief whip for the majority at the time was Alaji B.A. Fuseni, no Tamale Central. And now only at the Gumbeni, Moses no a concombeni. Nanona assembly by Omo Kaho Sabum Rashibejefi, and Alaji B.A. Fuseni, a casse. Concoma for no, Yamoyena. As I said, I'm not so crying. You're more than the Gomba for us. They are squatters. Okay. No more nyai no more ye no. Omo dagomba for no, they will come and flush them out. If they resist, they will exterminate them. The language of Alaji BF is saying. And Moses is sorry. And Moses is oh sir. Yen konkoma for. Yet say Israel for. Mo de monsaka baako, mukum baako ebikum du. Agoma for mo de monsaka baako a ebikum mu nipa 10. Mukum 10 ebikum 100. Mukum 100 dia. Aka say 1000. Was mukum 100 dia ebikum 10,000. That was Moses Mabimba. And the man parliament, oh yeah. Alaji BF is saying ye penny. Inti no mo catch and say Moses say on panicho. Moses on panicho on the panicho china. It says asem na waka no. It offends the sensibilities of his ethnic group. They say no one twene dey na answer, also twene dey answer. And the party no. E ko share ye say wa ye ne mo ho say ma che ne penny. Kinye omo yi na free. Party no. I'm not sure Kata de bring speaker and now Obeda Samoa as the Attorney General. Eko see mu said there be constitution, you know. Say impo we ni fi party no mu a untimi nko yini fi parliament.
Yeah.
So ko yes ade o ka so yini fi won so dia party no mu a na akoye ankona mo parliament a unim ne obeye. Wetimi aye enkabo a obeka yen o parliament. Nti amonhwe na mon settle asem no na party mbele for the Fred oni Alaji BF say ni mo settle ye out of parliament. Moses Mabimba no na Professor Mills ba ya obeye no Northern Regional Minister no.
Okay.
John Mahama ba ye no ono okoye no Ghana's ambassador to Angola. Moses me yanko pardon because ye ko parliament no ye chairman of sports committee. I'm not a team as I for youth and sports. The minute and I'm for basing the engine. So, me refer to a Professor Okoye said, yes, you know, there's a precedent, due to me, you know. Until I say, and Okoye, now me, the M one say, some run near can, as me disagree with Professor Okoye, no. Alban, who was then the second deputy speaker, agreed with me. He said, never can know. Professor Quentin Minyesa. Nti opada na dwe ekoye U10 e mo kakra. Nti bi kra me catch as masa. We was as we minti no ya adwi. When I said so you agree with me, and then ekoye U10. Anyway, the rest is history. But I'm just saying say asem no a wo mo aka no. What you say? A futuristic. Was it China parliament never ban dem say. But the process na e ko China parliament no and they shall see me. Me declare said me ko echina me ko say ya was oh my translate the abande say intine no free parliament. To me it is wrong. What I say now intine pani bi no omo ntiasem na say ye omo mix apples with oranges e bi no kra say oh parliament and e ye adwuma na parliament na ye adwuma dia a Supreme Court no cannot enter again. Where from that argument afenyo asem no they call Supreme Court no. Ne Haruna asem ko kan ye no. And was say. Ne Haruna kan so they are the parliament there. Mentwen grama asem no parliament. Nia menuanom no enai na ye no. Me call Supreme Court akope a proper interpretation of what constitutes a vacation of seat in the context of NSE. And ama what they call court no na aye Alban. The speaker may make Zimbia. What you say?
Yeah.
And so can say the conduct of parliamentary business in the Supreme Court now can be. One can say but one tell say now can be. It relates to interpretation. Again, some of lawyers are Matthew Mon can say, I constitution they say I wasn't a high court. It's laughable. A interpretation or interpretation also rests with the Supreme Court and not the High Court. Indeed, even a former justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Tubiga, so I wasn't a call. I'm sorry for him because say any partisanship no dia bemudia. So I didn't know also occupy deputation. A Supreme Court justice was on call High Court and then copy. a court high court, a court Supreme Court, not proper interpretation. Then following from that, no, practicalizing the assembly call monimness on Maya, na Omafamu. And now you see again, no, they are mixing apples with oranges again. Almost Maka, I must say, BBA have to do vacation of CTBR. No, I will say a call a day.
Yeah,
it is not like that. Question, assembly call high court. What you say? Question assembly call high court. Jachi question assembly call high court. Adamu second
yeah.
Nasem a call high court. It had to do. Nimi don't know how to do with declarations on year before the electoral commission. Yeah, but button. What you say? You na ye say dual citizenship. And he said, "Bibi having to do with say whether they qualify to have been in parliament. Ya trouble ma omo abana anko yi nti omo de ne vacation of and the if I say at the high court. Now obi compare interpretation also on high court. Even vacation of seats now maker with respect to what you're saying, then I call by election. Did it go to high court? Why is it in your case across the capital?
And go high court.
Now, they call high court. So why is it does it amount to declaration of vacancy? People don't even understand. And you know, because anybody be share 7 or Kebia, Senya, justice, two Gabekai, and let me say, this man, why is Supreme Court justice, baby? I don't know what for the near dear the Nechi. Why you say the vacation of city didn't pass through the high court? When Kofi Asante resigned and go through high court. What do you say? Because I act on my the speaker only directed the clerk say inform saying inform the electoral commission saying my vacate or seat. Because we'll say a member shall vacate his seat if he resigns. But resign. But later Basma resign under his own hand. Yes, until you throw letter. Now Justice na Peter Lajetin na speaker. But next speaker ni ho. The Freddie Blaine na presiding. I never see Freddie Blaine so. Freddie Blaine they read the really Kofi Asante letter. And that was it. I go high court. And you know, high court the no year at the inception of parliament. And yes, parliament we so for declaration of. They are totally wrong. And the minia. Okay.
It's about parliament to honor because not parliament to honor. No, it's about parliament to honor. Okay. Because parliament to honor person is a question.
Honorable Boame.
Yes, sir.
The former president, John Dramani Mama's one air president. And Casamna Wohono could be Ubema Eddie Befina fee or my Yedi Fiona Bibia at Can it happen that way?
Say, Muku, yes, I'm saying.
As on air president,
will be a council. Will be a council. Say, or no, the Wakano. Officer is right. I said, a Macano. I said, no, not a year Bagbin, a small Bekai in the ma, a Federico Court. How do Diana now Wakano officer, David? I hear the assembly banner. On account of that, no, see, make a proper interpretation. No, they call Supreme Court. Don't go in refuses. Okay, him refuse say, nature assembly will hang. And may pay a proper interpretation. And you see, Supreme Court no Bagbin there no or yeah, no. Or more bemu because almost say, I said we are by any mudada. Yenya meka na wo so akoye we, and stay your hand. Because I said no, nya be ye de, ye wi a benyansu so wo de wo pesa wo ye no. So, nti to bo asem ye ni asem nwie. And it was not really interfering with parliamentary business. I said, not be so if I saw article you, I said, not be na ye be no ye nyan transfer no. I fe ni panel nko for say transfer. Na wo so akoye bibia if I asem kro no ye dia be anim. Di speaker to boase ye nka asem no enwi. Iwia na chese na speaker no se dey bi o man lawyer for akoye again so bisa me akoye speaker no kura ko fa atade osore no me wasem e ka wo ho because you see the speaker so representing parliament their parliament ye lawyer penini attorney general
court
yes ye lawyer penini attorney general so ko fa atade osore when si kana dikotua atade osore nika parliament si kana dikofa udikotua nika and I say wo si kana dikotua nika oh sansa na ewo wo mu no a bit complicated I mean ya ne maka akosie ne nyina no se na maka me na no me ya speaker na me di nko so me ni ya ndekra mbo be fia mesa afre no but ade am ne nya adwen meka se me ne nya adwen me na meka se me ne nya adwen wo na mo we ni we but ne nyina chi no o se bibie ni ho a se be mpani se enye ketrema ne sen na ye deka ade nti nsema da ho no na no mete se mi yonko se din ketia we chairman of NDC so because oh
boycott parliament.
Boycott parliament. Do you understand the implications? Do you understand the implications? Sure. Boycott parliament. Ya kotoba. Kotoba ni wi. Ebia ye wadwen se we kotoba ni wi a e bit menya space na ye woni etim bia ye. Kotoba ni wi ne se ensido ama party bia. Na se e ko round 2 a. O ka se parliament metra se wana be ko. Ekoye 2008 DAB ye second round mbo wie ye no na still I was e time ye total wie na ka 3 days am ya hand over space be na obenya na enema na wo no yetimi ye free ho titru eye kwame enema esisi wo srem man fon fo madwen sisu ye
je wo boko de no
boko ohun ni me ohun asebia be si sesei etuatifo bi amufri nye Ghana fo abagbo awura mu fa boko asen komo be den o some titi motorbike so I think they wanted to test the strength of Ghana
security no
the security system about to bi ni asako what do you think may happen Ghana ye hie ye ni Burkina Faso hie no kra ansem wo ho nti ye de mrebia by friend Ghana Boundaries Commission law was he kasi ni mu sesi aye pani a odani soja pani bi friend General Kutia eno de ba no kra mo de adne ba na IBC basa kakra de o mba no de bre me na me trance na me friend this phone bi James Agaga no say mo me entrance na cleaning ade no I sat down with them they name hunu and they agree with me say no I don't know because you Agaga crabo was telling me say leader now any be na o de hwe sa ne me ya o hwe anu hu say me sake wa I was a massa, Mammy and you had it. General Cotia. Now, Anabo Adabo. The war, I want to committee chairman. Do we clean everything up? I was here. We want to protect the territorial integrity of this country. I say, yes, I'm Rano. I say, you may be a Ghana because what to parliament? You have a trouble. Election year. Say about to I feel because you be a budget. By election year, they have any mini budget. 3 months be. See, I just have budget no. Na se na make so be e banna be e second round e third round near day. Ni be wie niam abobo so a. Ma ko hand over. E de ma abayan fofra. From 1st January, e ko no. Aban no be ban won't be financial more man foot to move and young work. Even civil servants will not be paid. You can't pay ultimate of us can be a man for 20 because there's no budget. Do you want that to happen to this country? What's that in Ghana? They are very serious matters. They are very serious matters. Grofobia ketua was a tuamuka at the committee of him. I also report to Bama Parliament. Parliament they approve my woman. We are not finalizing it. Ope say Sunday man say nyana. Nti they are grave matters. And I'm say asedu and say Sunday man bia no amfana dwen nsisu yi. Tina man ko monko. So man ko ne say ye to abani bi na ebia me fan say nyame mpangu achirichiri nyame mpangu achirichiri send this for ko wini na who send this for winning to afi na o MPs nimra na say majority for nso kasa mo nkwa what will happen untimi nyusu minority ni fa approve bibia don't fa approve bibia then you are shutting the next administration down.
Okay,
is that what you want to happen? Menyi ni say opese sa asemisi ndi mesre sana meka en yes ni na maka na tintin nyina yes ni ketema na yedika nti enra enwumre mpanifo bi frɛ me so aseme fama no ntum na so many na kasa. I'll still continue to engage him. I will engage the majority leader and the minority leader. And I say, if we can find space B, I'm waiting my year 1 day, 2 days, and even be home with me year for. So it's getting too late. But me just say it's better late
than never.
Say be a next week, you know. A week into me possible. Because next week, but me Monday, Tuesday, be a koye no masaya kwa. What you say?
Yeah.
Ebe mine. Send a beya and for you be a embre or mine.
Okay. Well, Brenasu, yeah, Brenasu. It's just about 15 days to the general election. Minim asema obe candidate chatwo any futua odema the electorate about this 2024 elections are akai 15 days.
Okwame, nsɛm sɛ abrubi so a the mechanic say abato sɛ ne de bia meka no ɛyɛ adwenkyerɛ ɛnya atem didi ɛna nye ntɔkwa metete sɛ nkrofo bi so mo boa wo mo ho ɛna ɛyɛ no pay me call mo sister station ba
Lawson FM
sɛ mo pɛ ne papa ɛyɛ me ne papa mo pɛ ne papa no mo de bɔne ba nso de bɔne bɛhyia wo mo wo de bɔne ko hyia hwan abato ɛyɛ adwenkyerɛ obi si ɛmfa benkum obi si ɛmfa nifa ho kame ɛno yɛ ntɔkwa sɛm nti de mbɛsrɛ ne sɛ wo mo yɛ atekro wo Jamesem sɛ yenko yese no yɛmfa no nyina nto na sɛ yɛpɛ ni yie dia yɛtie benkum tie nifa yɛkodwa mienu ho yɛho ne yɛba mpanifo de tiri mienu na wɔ mu no ɛyɛ Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛne John Dramani Mahama yɛtie wɔn no nsɛm a wɔn ka yɛn nyinaa yɛka no kora kyerɛ yɛn ho yɛnim nia epusu akoma ɛno na yɛntie yɛnhwɛ wɔn mienu kasa na wɔn ka no deɛ he na ebie daakye sononko bi ama Ghana nkyirima kwame yɛnhwɛ ne saa ne yɛmfa ho nto aba na sɛ wo John Mahama na ɔgye ne di a ɔsɔre akoto aba ma no sɛ Bawumia deɛ no nso ato akoma so a koto aba ma no ɛno ansa wobɛsɔre anɔpɔ abɔ mpaeɛ na wafrɛ wo nkurɔfoɔ na omadi wachi no akoto aba MPP for the me MPP ni nti me ka kyerɛ mo ne sɛ nia Dr. Bawumia eba ye na kwa pro akohunu ni die me die me hu sɛ nkurumdie no abawi na abawi no kwame nia kyerɛ ne sɛ sɛ asɛm obɛka na to akoma so a ifinne ya kopem December 7th no nia ka wo sɛ ye ɛne sɛ MPP for no at the various constituencies, at various electoral areas, various polling station areas no say you be sinkete ewura mu na started the message say come out to vote.
Okay,
because they are coming in to akoma so wan kwa bonten wan sia bonten angoto aba no a nsusuani nyina akati.
Okay,
the people now should be concentrating on getting people, the voters, to come out on the voting day to go and vote for the man of the future. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yes, sir. Never born man, I pay your man and cancro. They are called Canaan. As I say, a person, a caution. Bosch, as I say, Dr. President Ajekunku was a man of destiny, or a Bosch nipa.